That's what we're doing right now. My opponent is going to be using stockfish. He's let me know that. That's the difference between him and the rest of the pool today. He's going to be using stockfish. And the goal is to last 50 moves. We get 200 bits, so $2 per move, basically. And it caps at 50. So let's see if we can do a $100 bounty. If we can get 50 moves. It's going to be a 15 plus 10 game. But the interesting thing is, we know that he's using an engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to report his account during the game. Just kidding. If it gets serious, though, I do have an ace in the hole. Bro, you're telling me Stockfish wants to play E6? Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. We're going to play the London. It's in the spirit of today. This is going to be marketing for the London system. This is part of the marketing budget. You guys are going to see not even Stockfish can handle the London system. Jude NYC, thank you for the raid, buddy. Yo, appreciate that. That is a huge raid from Jude NYC. 37. Welcome, y'all. Man, what happens if I win the game? Can you imagine? We just win? It's like, what now? If I win, then I'm banned? Well, goddamn. 100 subs if I beat Stockfish with the London in under 28 moves. Thanks there, Dr. Lord. Yeah, you're really taking a risk with that one there, bud. Yeah. I couldn't even handle Tony. What am I gonna do with the stock? I don't think this is like a good move. Like, don't I go here and here? What's going on here? You know what is probably gonna happen? Okay, it's gonna go past 50 moves. I'm gonna lose the game. And then at the end, he's gonna be like, yeah, so I wasn't using the engine. So, I mean, I'm definitely thinking this. This is the clear move to me. And then I'm guessing he plays this? But what, this stuff is so strange. Like, I think he's going here, here, and here. But, I mean, we gotta play rook here. B3 is impossible. Gotta play rook here. I'm thinking it's this. Otherwise, the move makes no sense to me. C5. Okay, C3, I mean, is like one of the easier moves I'm gonna have to play. So queen here, but I mean, damn, everything looks so strange. So yeah, he's gonna go to one of these two squares and threaten my pawn. I get it. I get it. If I castle here and he takes, does he, like, is he allowed to do that? That's my question. Is he allowed to do that? The one thing is, I can't go for repetition because I'm trolling myself out of money if I go for repetition early. The draw doesn't matter. It's not about the result. It's more beneficial to lose a 50 move game than even win a 20 move game. Guys, the reason I'm not going to be beating Stockfish is because if I win too quick, I'm not going to get paid as much. So A3 certainly looks like the move. Man, A3 is incredible. This is like very disturbing, yeah? A3, he is not gonna play bishop A6. He's gonna win my damn piece. No, this is very filthy. So A3 is no good. I don't want to let him take because either I have a repetition and it's a draw, Well, yeah, I gotta go here. Because here he's either winning or it's a draw. And I don't want either of those. At least here we have that. Okay. Bishop a6. Endgames in general should be good. Let's take that. Gotta be a take. Gotta be capture energy. We want queen takes for sure. What does your old engine say there, Alv? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Queen takes. Love it. Okay, we're gonna take. King e2 is definitely the move I want to do. Like, we could castle, but I feel like my king should be in the middle. Always want to take with a knight here, as far as I can see. Like, pawn takes, I don't like the isolated pawn. I'm on move 15 right now. That was my 15th move. Okay. Okay. b5 might be the plan. Like, if he plays b5, I don't want him playing b4. So we probably throw a3 in at that point. I feel like a3 is a generally useful move. Like, I'll always need a3. Can also go a4, but something about the possibility of him playing b5 I don't like. Let's play rook e1. I think it's a good place for a rook in general. Takes, can try for f5. b5, then I wanted to play a3. Okay, the big rook b7. I am gonna play a3. Probably he does something like this, if I had to guess. Because that's a pretty, like, a knight on d6 for black is ideal. Hitting every important square. Rook d1, it's probably on the horizon for me. Man, that move looks so weird. Just do this quick. This king, I'm sort of getting the feeling might want to be on f1, but it's also a square this knight can use. c4. Okay, so now we know exactly what the plan is. You know, a5, b4. We can put a knight on c2 to watch that square. So I'm definitely going to put a knight on e3. It threatens f5, which is for sure a plan. But it also goes to c2, which stops black's plan. Or at least delays it. So I'm a big fan of knight e3. Like, yeah, he can play knight e4, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Yeah, this is not a threat. Let's go here. f5, I think, is a disturbing move, so I think g6 is in order by black. We're at move 20, by the way. So it's gonna be a long game. Long game till 50. Yeah, so it definitely had to be g6. We could really go for it with g4, f5, but it's quite committal. Committal, but maybe not bad. Stick that knight in, maybe. That's tosser in there. Toss her in there, bud. So knight here, I think is the move. Like this, the knight on c7 is only to continue that plan from earlier. So I forgot about that I said that earlier. This is the main plan in the position. Knight c7, knight e8, knight d6. The knight's perfect on d6. The only thing the knight on d6 doesn't do is support b4. So if I leave a knight on c2, you can have a5, rook there, it doesn't matter. b4 is not happening. Right? A black knight needs to be on one of these two squares for b4 to ever be a thing, because I'll just play knight c2. So I'm just gonna make the move that I know I need. I'm just gonna play knight c2. He'll probably go knight e8. So one thing I have is like, if I play f3, I like the move in general, but my knight has a weird way of getting trapped out there, right? Like if black plays h5, f6 is the goal to eventually trap the knight. Like, it's a really long way off, but f3, and I have no direct way back after h5. That's all. It's just like a funny feeling, I guess. It is a move I should play, so it'll probably end up happening in a sec, but... I'm gonna go here. I don't think I need a rook here anymore. There's always f3. a5, b4 is covered. The only way to do it, once the knight's here, is to get a knight there, and that's a long way from happening. I'm thinking about maybe h4. Might get met by h5. Yeah, so as far as I can see, this does not threaten something. Is that correct? There's some scary stuff with a rook getting to a2 maybe, but no. That can't be good enough. So h4. This rook's also not doing anything. I don't mind putting it here for now. See what he's gonna do. But I want to play h4. And if h5, I'm just looking at that position. It's always weird when you know you're playing the engine. You're not gonna weasel any funny business. Okay, so maybe this guy goes here and f6 or something. Just something about playing f3 feels like the knight gets so stranded out there. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna go h4. Still no way that I see black can break through, but not doing too much myself. It's a long way to go, though. We're on move 26. 50 is a long way. What is the plan? What is the plan? King e8, I mean, maybe it's knight d7, but I don't think I'm bothered by a trade of knights. Am I? I got 5 minutes left. Rook c8 is not a move of progress. Knight e4, maybe knight g5 even? Yeah, this doesn't really do anything. We can even go knight d2. Like, he might do it, but only to like pivot to another square. Okay, so I think a knight wants to get there in general. If I go here, knight d7, f6, king f7, I think that's black's plan. Okay, well, I think knight e7 and f6 is gonna happen. It does look like a pretty nice plan, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It does look pretty nice. Rook's not doing anything on the H file. We have 10-second increment. Yeah. Gotta go back. We're at move 31 now. Okay. King is gonna go to one of these two squares. This is the more solid one because it defends everything, but this is more central and it's not clear I can attack g6. So something like this, the knight wants to get to that square. You know, b4 is on the cards. Here, b4 I'll take. Go king d2, threaten this. Also on knight e3 to offer a trade. But yeah, eventually we knew the plan was get a knight to c6 for black. Okay, we gotta take this. Give ourselves the open A file at least. Takes. This is hit. We want to bring our knight here. If knight d6, then we want to go f3 to cut the e4 square. He could even maybe play it right now. Like this, with a cheeky knight e4. Okay, he defends, which is always nice to see. Knight here. Knight d6. The thing is, like, b3, my knight doesn't have a square to move to, which is really weird. It has to go there. I'm not sure I love that. So, like, knight e3, knight d6, f3, b3. Where does his knight go? It's kind of weird. It's just roaming. I don't really know. Like, yeah, I can play f3, but how do we really deal with it? I don't think we have a choice. I think we gotta go knight here. Knight d6, f3. Can't allow knight on e4, no chance. And then takes. If b3, I was thinking just knight a3 and make the best of it. Okay. I thought maybe rook on b3 was going to be dangerous. This, a bit less so. The thing is, he's either sacking here or it's not that dangerous. You know? Like if I just go here, and he goes rook there, and he wants to sack. I'm not sure it's enough. Because I could move my knight, but there's no point in allowing this rook down here. It doesn't make sense. Just gonna wait, basically. Like, there's no way I move my knight away now. So yeah, he can go here. If he finds a way to trade my knight, I'm always happy to trade. But I think for black, it's got to be a sacrifice here. But then I go rook a1, and it's not clear how black breaks through. I'm on move 40. I just made my 40th move. Yeah, but I don't think it's another threat. King's gonna go here. I don't think there's a breakthrough. Unless you sack. Yeah, so this makes sense. So maybe I should bring my king over here. But then takes a knight b5 becomes a real thing. Can't really play g4. Be worse. So we have to do this. Ah, knight comes to a4. Okay. Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Not sure why that square escaped me. Well, knight a4 hurts. Yeah, this is rough because after this, I have to play knight here. So that after knight here, I can play knight there. But if I go here, then the sack comes in. And I can't play rook a1. It's very powerful. But I think we got to try that. Allow this. The knight on d1 does a pretty decent defensive task. And I guess we play rook g2. Wow. Knight here, knight takes b2. Totally missed that. Although I'm not sure we could have offered much in the way of resistance. It's impressive. Well, now we may as well give up this pawn. It's really brutal because this knight gets here as well. Pretty much became losing right around move 50. Honestly. Yeah, this is just resigns. We get to make a 50th move, but we're pretty much toast on our 50th move. This wins the game, so gives me half move or knight, but the rooks come in, this pawn falls, just lost. Jeez. We lasted 50 moves, but we didn't last. We didn't actually last in the game. Okay, yeah. Take a draw, a pity draw. Wow. Pretty impressive, huh? Pretty impressive. This is just a gorgeous game. C3. Bishop A6. Yeah, I don't know. Black's doing well, but when did it get nasty? Like, this all seemed okay, but I guess Black's position is improving with every move. Yeah, H4, H5 I didn't feel great about, but this is Yeah, this is already very unpleasant. B3, knight A3, and I'm not sure you can hold this, honestly. I didn't really see what he was threatening here. Because when I go there, then he uncorks this knight to A4 thing and I'm dead. Damn, GG, Alvin. GG. 94.4. Stockfish with 5 inaccuracies. Let's examine all of them. Are there any inaccuracies for black? I don't see any. Like, you see what I mean? King F8's not labeled as an inaccuracy. So, not a single move from my opponent is labeled as an inaccuracy here. F3 was bad, but you can't let knight E4 happen. I mean, they're saying F3 is a blunder, but like, dude, I can't let knight E4 happen. Knight E4 happens, I'm dead. F3 is like mandatory. GG, Mr. Alvin.